Okay, I've got Chris here from EAanalytics. Chris, talk to me about Purplebricks and what they've done to the industry, estate agency industry.
Purplebricks. I'm going to put it out there, Chris.
Go, do it.
I love Purplebricks.
Hey, I did a video. I am the #1 fan of Purplebricks. I love them to bits.
I'm sure there's a few people out there that would contest you for that title.
Go for it then.
I'm not going to say that I'm one of them. I'm not their #1 fan, but I love change. Okay? I love change, and I think, you know, if I'm honest, we, as an industry, a lot of us, I'll say us, I'll include myself in this, have sat on our laurels for way too long. Flogged the same business model for years. You know, the business model just doesn't work that well. Do
you think we as an industry has become lazy?
I wouldn't say we're lazy as such, because most agents work hard, right? They work hard.
But do they work smart?
That's where maybe there's a shortfall. Okay? And I think that's what Purplebricks have done. They've taken the time to look at the business model and come up with something that helps them and gives the client what they want. Okay.
But they are cheap fees, let's be honest. 900 quid, or we're in North London at the moment on the bombing run to Luton Airport, so probably near £1,100–1,200.
Yeah, it's cheap if you sell your house, but it's not so cheap if you don't. Okay, so that really, I think, is where agents should be concentrating on that fact. You know, you can pay someone up front to not sell your house if you want, or we can work together to get this property sold, and I'll take a percentage of the increase that I'll get you.
Someone that a lot of people know, a chap called Tom Panos from Australia, who is considered one of the world's best estate agency trainers, says that if you want to sell your house, you go to an online agent like your Purplebricks. We as estate agents are not there to sell houses anymore. We're there to prove to people that we're worth the extra money by actually getting a much better price. Because as he says, the cheapest agent is not necessarily, the one with the cheapest fee is not necessarily the one with the cheapest overall package, because you might have to pay a bit more with the estate agency fees, but you're going to get a hell of a lot more back in what the property will sell for. What's your thoughts on that?
I'd say that would be 100% true, and I'd even go so far as to say that would be valid 100% of the time. That, you know, the cheaper agent just hasn't got the ability or the resources, because they're a cheap agent, to get you the best price. But then by the same token, it doesn't mean the most expensive one does. Maybe they're just overcharging, right? But I would agree with Tom, most certainly. The issue with that equation, and there's one hole in the equation, and that is, well, that's to say that the baseline price was correct in the first place. Okay, that's the unknown variable. You're saying you'll get more than the cheap agent, but actually, how do you know? Well,
surely it's for we've both been in a estate agency for more years than for too long.
Yeah, for sure.
And I genuinely believe valuers need to go above and beyond the call of duty when it comes to comparable evidence.
Yeah.
And it isn't just a case of going on to Rightmove 5 minutes before the vow. Actually looking at what these online agents sell a standard 3-bed semi, 2-bedroom apartment for, and see what high street agents are selling the property for.
Yeah.
And comparing and contrasting, and using evidence-based evidence to prove it. You have to prove in this world that you're worth the extra, don't you?
For sure, of course you do. But sometimes it's a little bit difficult in the moment to try and prove that. I think the proving starts way before the
Of course
meeting.
It does. It actually involves spending some time doing some comparative evidence and building up some evidence.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Interesting. Anything else you want to add about Purplebricks? And the online crew.
Yeah, I think, you know,
that's a name for a band.
Yeah, definitely. Good name there. Maybe we should start it.
Yeah.
I can't sing though.
I'm pretty good on drums.
Look, I can pretend.
Okay, that's good.
I'm a good pretender.
Well, especially when you've got your beard on that.
Yeah, the beard. Yes, many people know me with a beard. That comes and goes. Purplebricks. I think there's a lot of lessons to be learned. I think if we get over the fact, of the fees. If we get over that and stop throwing stones for a little while and just take a look at the business model. I'm not saying everyone should be an online agent tomorrow, but I'm saying, if you take a look at their website, for example, we spoke about websites, if you take a look at their website, it's all about generating leads. There's a lesson there. Let's take that. Let's put that into our website. Let's learn to generate leads the way they do. Doesn't mean we all have to run around doing 995 or a bag of chips to sell your property. You know, let's learn the lessons, the valid lessons we can take from Purplebricks, Yoppa, whoever else. You Move, great website, and put that into our website and try and generate some leads, right? And then add our value proposition on top. I think part of the problem we have in the industry is assumption. We assume what the vendor wants all the time. We assume they want to sell for the most money in the quickest possible time and pay the lowest fee. And those three assumptions are probably incorrect a lot of the time.
If you don't ask the question, you don't know the answer.
And that's what we need to do. Find the pain, overcome the obstacle, and deliver the pleasure.